What's going on, everybody? Pause here. I'm sorry about my voice. Wow, I don't even know what that was about. Uh, so I am playing some Minecraft and doing a little bit of a channel update. The reason why I'm playing Minecraft is I don't know. I kind of used to use it as kind of like a crutch and use it as like a place to vent and talk about just little little things and that of a bit about my personal life, a bit about what I may be feeling at the time, and I feel like I feel more comfortable talking about certain stuff in Minecraft. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's kind of like a blanket, I guess. Um, so PAX East is taking place right now. Obviously, if you're watching this video after, what is it, March 9th, 2015, you don't have to worry about it then. But yeah, I feel like I need to talk about that. And I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of it feels weird because I haven't done it in a very long time. Being very open about certain type of things, but I feel that I need to just be a little bit honest with the people such as you guys who support me, Pause and Pause, or Alex, or whatever the heck it is you want to refer to me as. I feel that I need to pay you guys some honesty and some respect. I didn't. I'm not attending PAX East this year because I've. It's kind of weird, but for the people who know me, the people who watched my content for a while ago, you guys may know that I've been dealing with like anxiety, and I've dealt with like depression and all that in the past, and I'm not looking for like any sympathy card or anything like that. I'm just talking to you guys to just let you know what exactly is going on. My flight anxiety has been like really, really severe. Ever since last year. Uh, I do know what kind of triggered it. I've never been too comfortable with flying. Like it's actually probably my biggest fear. Like flying, I don't know why it is, but it just everyone has their fear, right? And unfortunately mine is flying, and it's been preventing me from doing things. It's preventing me from traveling, and I know it's something that I got to work towards, and it was something that I was working towards because I was feeling a little bit more comfortable about flying. But then this one event, heading back from PlayOnCon last year, which may not sound terrifying, but for people who have like very irrational fears, if they're trying to like work against that and work it out, that simple things may trigger it, and you may start back from square root, or not square root, square one. But oh, this looks so pretty. um but there's this one event where we just had really, really bad turbulence, which I've never I've never really experienced in myself. I mean, I've experienced your regular amount of turbulence, and even that freaks the crap out of me. But yeah, there was this one event last year on our way back from PlayOnCon where we were flying and the turbulence got really, really bad. And I've never heard the pilots say to the flight attendants that they must sit down because they're going to be going through like even worse turbulence. And so ever since that, it feels like I've been trying to get back to where I was in terms of my comfort level with flying. I've never, like I said, I've never been a fond of it. I can never sleep on it. If I do end up falling asleep, I immediately wake up jolting and kind of freaking out and all that. But I don't know. Ever since that happened, my flight anxiety, like I barely can make it to my parents for Christmas because it's been so bad. And I thought I could do I thought I could do PAX East. I actually bought my ticket and everything, and I don't know. I like literally days up leading to the departure date. I've been feeling way more anxious than usual. Today I was kind of shaking and everything, and it is now like 3:22 a.m. and I've made the decision not to show up to PAX East. Not doing things like this is honestly like one of the hardest things to do because I know that there's people who want to meet me there, and I do feel like I'm letting some people down. But like I said, I feel like I need to let you guys know, show you guys, give you guys respect and just give you the honest truth as to why I'm not there. This is something I am working on. Obviously, I I want to travel a lot more. I also want to like go back and talk with you guys, the people who support what I do, and thank you guys in person and all that jazz. And I I honestly do feel bad about not going to PAX East, but I don't know. The anxiety has been, like I said, this is honestly the worst that it's ever been, and I couldn't bring myself to do it. Like literally everything that I thought, like and I know it's irrational, but everything that I've thought about flying, it's always leading to like doomy-esque. Like I don't know, man. Like people who have anxiety, honestly, I know they can relate. For the people who don't really know what it feels like for like an anxiety or a panic attack or anything like that, it literally feels like impending doom. Like no matter what the scenario happens, something bad is gonna happen, and that's honestly how I've been feeling all day. And it got to the point where I made the decision not to do it. Like I said, this is obviously something I'm going to be working towards and trying to overcome, but time is always required whenever you go forward and try and work through the obstacles and all of that. So I like I said, I feel like I need to let you guys know, and I hope you guys, if there's anyone who went to PAX to see me, I really do apologize. I did what I tried my best and all that. So like I said, it will be something I'm going to be working towards in the future, but I hope that as of right now, you guys can forgive me for my lack of absence at PAX East, and I just hope I didn't disappoint anyone or anything like that, and if I did, like I said, it's not my intention at all, and I just want to apologize. So like I said, I've just felt like I need to let you guys know, so thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for if you forgive me. If not, I can understand. But like I said, it wasn't my intention. But that's gonna be it. And I'm sorry that's not like your happy-go-lucky type of video that I typically produce. But us YouTubers, we're people as well. We have fears. We suffer from different things and all that. So this is actually nice and kind of like felt good to get it off my chest, especially playing Minecraft. I don't know. It's freaking weird, man. But anyways, thank you guys for listening, and I'll talk to you guys later.